Two teams clash in today's football battle. And the weather is absolutely gorgeous for today's game between the Indiana Hoosiers and the Michigan State Spartans.
Hi, folks. I'm Brad Nessler. Joining me in the booth, the coach Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit.
It's early in the year, and these guys are ready to play some Big Ten power football. If there's one guy to keep an eye on in this game, then it's this machine at defensive end. He just has a knack of getting into opponents' backfields.
This quarterback better watch out because this end is going to keep coming and coming and coming at him.
It'll be hard to keep this guy in check, but I'm sure he'll be commanding a lot of double teams in this game. It'll be interesting to see what kind of effect he has in this game today.
Well, we're just about ready. Let's join in on the coin toss, brought to you by Coke Zero. Both teams are lining up for the kickoff, and we're just about set to get this one underway.
Kicks it off, and this game is underway.
There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. They'll start this drive at the 30-yard line. Ace backfield. And they use motion. Here's a counter play. Tackle made at the 35. He gets 4, maybe 5 yards on the counter. It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 35.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
Looking to throw. Throws right, intercepted. And he's taken down at the 34-yard line.
Wow, this defensive back has great hands. Maybe they should try him at receiver.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set.
Takes it right and brought down right away.
The running back gets a yard, maybe less. It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 33-yard line.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
Complete. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. First and 10.
Easy.
They've got a great scoring opportunity right now. Let's see if they make the most of it.
And down he goes at the 12. The halfback runs for 4 yards. It's second down from the 11-yard line.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
He's on the run. Throws complete, touchdown. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Well, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
He splits the uprights for the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Indiana lines up for the kickoff. He kicks off. He's to the 10. Brought down at the 31.
An interception cut this offense last drive short, so I think they're going to be looking for a little more success right here.
Even though they messed up on their last drive, they are only down 7 points and could get back in this game right here and now.
As long as they keep their mistakes to a minimum, this will turn out to be a great finish.
Turns upfield. Gets out to around the 48. That's the dazzling speed we've been hearing about, folks. What a run to keep the chains moving.
Speed kills. It's as simple as that.
Yep, there's no way a linebacker has any chance of catching this guy.
Oh, what a hit. So at the most, he gains a few inches.
And he took a shot on that play, Brad. It looks like his head might be still ringing a little bit.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
It's complete. He's tackled at the 44. And a good call that time.
Yeah, and in my opinion, it's plays like this that can have a lot of success against this defense.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field.
They'll run the option, and he's taken down at the 35-yard line. And they convert on 3rd down.
They got to continue to take care of the football, and I'll tell you what, if they can run the option like this, they're going to be tough to stop.
The key there is taking care of the football.
Offset I formation in the backfield. Tackle at about the 15-yard line.
They pick up a few yards there on the pass.
And I'll tell you what, that fake handoff froze the secondary just enough to allow for the receiver to come up with a nice gain that time. Good call.
For the first time today, we'll get to see how this defense responds when they're backed up into the red zone.
He tried to run up the middle, but met in the backfield.
Instead of running around the defenders, he ran right into them.
I don't think it mattered if he ran left or right or over the top. They just lost the battle up front.
The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation.
Fires to the end zone, almost intercepted. The defender could only get a hand on it.
A hand on it? If this kid wants to be a big-time player, he better start getting 2 hands on it.
Yeah, Lee, the ball should have been picked off.
It's getting louder down in the field. Throws right, intercepted. Big play there by the defense. That's their 2nd pick of the half.
This defense is really putting on the pressure. They are creating turnovers and really playing well.
Yeah, this offense has to stop making mistakes. These turnovers are putting pressure on their defense to make stops, and it's hard to win when you're always giving the ball away.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33. They come out in a goal line set. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
He's going to try and scramble. Tackle made at the 43-yard line.
It's a nice job here by the wide receiver of looking the ball in and keeping the chains moving. He was on the same page as his quarterback as they both saw the double outside linebacker blitz coming.
They go to the run, and he's tackled in the backfield for a loss. Loss of 2 on the run by the halfback. So it's 2nd and 12. Ball on the 45-yard line. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. He scrambled. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense. He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
That he did, and he made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
Indiana up 7 points. Goes a laser across the middle.
Nice job of picking up the Mike linebacker blitz and hitting his man for the 1st down.
1st and 10.
They come out in a goal line set. He'll get the call again. The back gets 3 on the carry.
Great play here by the freshman safety. He read the run and made a good tackle.
He showed very good awareness on that play. This kid is an incredible athlete, and he has the potential to do a lot of great things for this team.
And he's got the junior.
It's all about chipping away at the defense. Even short yardage completions can have a way of building a quarterback's confidence.
This is very well played by this linebacker. He stayed in his coverage and made a nice hit on the play.
And that'll do it. Very good first quarter of action. Our score here in Bloomington is Indiana 7, Michigan State nothing.
And here's another third down. And it looks like they're going to bring everyone in tight for this one.
You'll get the call again.
And we got an injured player on the field.
First and 10. And this is the 10th play of the drive. From the gun.
Here we go.
He's on the run. And he's going to come up with a sack. A big-time play by the defense.
Well, he just really overpowered the offense there. He simply used power to slide right through and come up with the pressure to bring down the quarterback.
It could have been worse, though. There was only a 1-yard loss on the play. Going with the shotgun here. He's looking to pass. And that sets them up with a 1st and goal.
This isn't a great example, but I'll tell you something. This kid is really getting better at running his routes, which is truly an underrated quality these days.
They've got their goal line sets on the field. This might be a good time for play action. Run play and he'll lose yards.
The defensive end came through to put him away.
Nice job of utilizing his athletic ability to get in there and then make a sure tackle.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation.
Scrambling around. And he's going to run this one in. Touchdown. Coach, nobody got open, so he took it in himself.
Great heads-up play there. The quarterback looked around, saw nothing, took off running, poof, for the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Indiana lines up for the kickoff. Short kickoff. He's to the 40.
He makes it out to midfield. You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
Yeah, Kirk, this game is already getting out of hand. They can't afford these turnovers.
Yeah, they need to get something going here. This team can't afford to get much of a bigger hole before halftime.
Hand off to the right. He can't get away with a stiff arm, and he's tackled. That'll be a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Offset eye formation in the backfield.
Makes it out to about the 40. About 8 yards there.
Gain of 8 on the play.
So it's 3rd down, and they're just inches away from picking up the 1st down. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense.
He's tackled.
Right around the 38-yard line.
And they get enough for the 1st.
What's interesting about that short run on 3rd down is now they have the ability to go to play-action pass and stretch out this defense.
I was just going to say that, but don't be surprised if they don't go and go to the air right now.
Runs it up the gut and hit a wall of defenders.
3-yard gain by the running back.
The ball carrier almost snuck by there, but this junior linebacker made a good stop.
Yeah, these linebackers don't miss too many tackles.
Man in motion. He drops back.
Makes the grab and steps out right away.
This quarterback knew he was going to hit his receiver on the corner route for the 1st down the whole time. He stayed patient and allowed it to open up against zone cover.
The
The defense gets set as they hope to create another red zone turnover. Throws on the run, complete. Nice tackle made there to bring him down. Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever you can gain solid yardage, you're doing something right.
Good play by the senior corner to make a tackle before he can go anywhere after the catch.
Offset eye formation in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. He's taken down at the 7. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
Well, this corner isn't the biggest guy on the field, but he made a nice tackle there.
Yep, he helps out quite a bit on the run support. Nice play by the senior.
High formation here. And down he goes. Around the 1-yard line. Another carry for this kid, and he'll get the first down.
He's been pretty reliable on this drive, Kirk.
He's carrying this offense on his back right now. And I think they'll keep giving him the ball until the defense figures out a way to stop him.
Ace backfield. D-line is making some adjustments. Here's the tailback. Touchdown. And the halfback took it in for the score.
Yep, he punched that in from a short distance. He had great blocking up front on that play.
And when you have moves like this halfback, it is very easy to get into the end zone.
And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Here's the kick. What a collision. Pretty good drive last time out for this offense, right, fellas?
They did a very good job of moving the ball forward. This defense had no answer for the offense.
And in particular, it was the passing game. This quarterback was really hot on that last drive.
There's a player shaken up on the play. Second and 11. Ball on the 26. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's on the run. And they bring him down for a sack on the play.
This guy at defensive end can really play.
He uses excellent technique to get by the blockers and slide into the backfield.
So the sack makes this 3rd and very long. They'll work from the shotgun. Somehow gets the ball away. That brings up a punting situation.
I'll tell you what, this defense did a heck of a job that time to hold them to 3 and out.
Punts the ball away. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone.
Anytime you can put points on the board, things are going in the right direction.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. Tackle made around the 42-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
Yeah, this kid loves to play. He wants the ball every time they throw it up.
They've got trips bunched on the left. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense. A pickup of 4 on the play.
It was a simple play. The quarterback made his reads and didn't force the ball, but they got some decent yards out of it.
Passes to the right. It's picked off. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 38. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. They'll throw on 1st down. Can't connect.
The receiver just couldn't catch up to that one.
I can't blame him. That was way overthrown.
So it's 2nd and 10. 4 wide. He airs it out. Tipped away.
Nice timing by the safety to get there and knock it away.
Well, that's his job, and he did it perfectly on that play.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. Pulls it in, and he wants more. And the defense is on it. And so the defense comes up with a fumble. Is that turnover going to hurt them?
Well, every turnover hurts, but hopefully for their sake, this running back will go out there next time and hold on to the football a little bit better.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Fires across the middle. Tackled right around the 24-yard line.
Another solid play by this wide receiver. He may just go right back at it.
And why not? Nobody's really covering him.
The defensive back's moving in closer. Single set backfield. Looks to pass. Catches it. Knocked out of bounds around the 15-yard line. A nice completion there.
Yeah, and I tell you what, that defense has got to adjust their coverage a little bit. They can't continue to let this happen.
Lee, you're right. They've got to mix it up. Try to confuse the timing of this offense.
Good rush by the defense. It just didn't get there soon enough. A half a second quicker, and they would have had a sack.
The quarterback just lasered that one down the field, Coach.
Yeah, the defender had no shot at breaking that pass up.
Timeout called by the offense.
So they decide to bring the kicker out to try to get 3 points before the half ends. And it's good.
I like the fight those guys showed going into the half. They're going to need to keep that going because this is shaping up to be a really close one.
I think you're right, Coach.
They're probably just going to squib this kick. I don't think they want to see the return man create lightning before halftime. Brought down at the 29. We've reached halftime, and we couldn't have asked for a better first half. Our score here in Bloomington is Indiana 14, Michigan State 10. And the teams are lined up to start the second half. And he just got drilled. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 22. They line up in the jumbo set. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. We've got a 2nd and 11. Ball on the 21-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They bring him down. How about the effort of the defense right there?
It's been a great effort by this kid. He has been absolutely sensational. That was his 2nd sack today.
Brad, that's his 2nd sack of the day. This defensive end, again, has outstanding quickness and goes right by the offensive line to get to the quarterback.
Throws it, and oh, he dropped it. And that makes it 4th down.
Boy, great defense on that play. They were expecting the pass, and they defended it very well by getting a hand in there to break up the play.
He really got a hold of that one. He's taken down at the 12. What a great return.
A few things here, guys. Poor coverage by the punting team and a great job by the returner of turning the ball upfield.
He didn't have much to do. That coverage was horrendous.
They'll go to work at the 12-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Gives it left side. He dances around, but they're still able to bring him down. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground. It's 2nd down. Only 5 yards away from the goal line. Backfield's in an offset I formation. Good tackle. He wasn't able to spin away from that one. They get 3 yards on the play.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd and inches. Ball on the 3-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. They'll still be short of the first down.
They didn't have far to go, Brad, but it didn't matter because this defense was ready for them.
And now it's 4th down, Coach.
It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it. Backfield's in an offset I formation. They run for the first, and they don't get it. And that was a big stop defensively.
Yeah, they only needed a few yards here to keep the drive alive. Great job by the defense to shut them down.
You really can't say enough about this defense. 4th and short, and they really showed up on that play. They've got their goal line set on the field. This might be a good time for some play action. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. They'll get 2 on that one.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 6. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to. First and 10. Ball on the 18-yard line. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. He'll get the call again. Tackle made at the 23-yard line. 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
We've got a 2nd and 5. Ball on their own 23. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Scrambling around. And it's caught. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Pass complete there for about 5 yards and a first down.
This won't look like much on the stat sheet, but this play was executed to perfection.
And the defense has got to watch out when this quarterback rolls out because he can do some damage outside the pocket. The halfback with a carry. 2-yard pickup.
It's a nice play by the defense.
Yeah, the outside linebacker was coming in on a run blitz, and it caused some confusion on the offensive line.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Now he tries to buy some time. Throws on the run, and this will be intercepted. Tackle around the 42-yard line. Spectacular play there by the linebacker to come away with that interception.
I don't even think the quarterback saw him on that play. He was right there waiting for the ball.
First and 10. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Gets it off as he's hit. Complete. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun. Looks to pass. Throws. This one's intercepted. It's the junior safety.
That's his first pick of the year.
And what a great interception it was. That can change the whole landscape of this game.
It's a one-possession game right now, so every score counts. That turnover could turn out to be the difference maker.
They're packed in tight on the line. Give to the tailback. And they make the stop around the 35-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
On the play.
2nd and 5 coming up here. They come out with 4 wide out. He's on the run. Brought down at the 49-yard line.
This kid has some spring in his legs.
Sure seems like it. He also has some pretty good hands to be able to snag that ball to get a first down.
Indiana is up by 4. He'll keep it on the ground again. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
1-yard gain on the play.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. Backup running back comes into the game now. Scrambling around. He can't spin out of that tackle, and he's brought down.
I credit the quarterback on that pass. He made a great lead and delivered a very nice pass for the first down.
He set up and put the ball right there where it had to go. Nice play.
Runs it, and he stops short of the line of scrimmage. And that was not a good call offensively.
Nah, not a good call, only because they lost yardage. I'll tell you, I've seen plays like this where the tailback breaks one and goes for a touchdown.
You're right, Lee. You can never tell.
He's on the run. Tipped away. Nice defensive play.
The thing I like here is watch the awareness by the defender. Look how he reads this play, focuses on the ball once it's thrown, and then breaks on the ball to deflect it away. That's tremendous effort.
Makes the catch, and look out. He's pushed out of bounds. Around the 16-yard line. A decent pickup on the pass play.
And I'll tell you what, the defense did everything they could here. Give credit to the quarterback for putting this ball where it had to be for his receiver to catch it. Great job.
And they make the stop at the 11-yard line. A 5-yard gain. One more quarter of action remaining, and this one has been a real treat. Our score here in Bloomington is Indiana 14, Michigan State 10. Second down, 11 yards out. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Gets it to his wide receiver, and he's got another one. Outstanding play to the wide receiver as he took it the distance.
It's almost if the receiver told the defensive back, you think you can cover me? I'll see you in the end zone. Yo.
And he converts the extra point. So with under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth, the score, Indiana 21, Michigan State 10. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks off. Fielded at the 4. Oh, man, did he take a hit. The offense comes out to start this drive, and they're hoping for a better result as they threw a pick on their last possession.
The offense needs to be more careful on this drive, Kirk.
Especially since this defense is so good at taking advantage of mistakes.
Fires across the middle. Tackle at about the 49. That one's more than good enough for the first down.
Well, Brad, that is a great play by the quarterback to find his target past the marker to keep this drive moving.
One-man backfield. The counter. They'll bring him down around the 44-yard line. 7 yards there on that bit of misdirection. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. They'll work from the shotgun. They'll run the option. Now he pitches it, and they make the stop around the 37-yard line. So that's a 7-yard run there for the running back.
They used the option play here to the halfback, and he did a great job of picking up some yardage.
Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. It's the sophomore that's got it. He's tackled at the 27.
Whoa! The coach ain't going to like that completion. Not at all.
It's second down and a yard to go. Ball on the 27. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He's taken down around the 24-yard line. So they keep it on the ground, and they get their third first down of the drive.
Yeah, this is a pretty good-looking drive, don't you think, Coach?
Yes, sir. The offense is in rhythm right now. They're running well and blocking well.
And they're wearing down this defense. The longer a drive goes, the more the advantage goes to the offense.
And he's taken down at the 19. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. They're about 4 yards away here on second down. And we got a new man in there, running back. They'll keep it on the ground again. What a play, and that is first and goal. And the tailback broke that one for a very nice gain.
And that was just a halfback draw. It's a very slow developing play, but they had the defense fooled.
Give the offensive line some kudos there. They blocked very well up front to create the holes for this back.
Touchdown, Spartans.
AARP says go with this play.
They'll go for 2 in this situation. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. He's in for the conversion. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is Indiana 21, Michigan State 18. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Taken from the 10. He makes it out to maybe the 33-yard line. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown.
It was a really nice drive, too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm and did a good job of picking apart the defense.
He's on the run. And they push him out right around the 46-yard line. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the Jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about.
1st and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. He's taken down at the 41. A pickup of 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. And a new halfback checks into the game. Little handoff. And he's tackled at the 35-yard line. Pretty good gain on the play by the halfback.
Back did a good job here of finding the hole and picking up a 6-yard gain.
They're packed in tight on the line. Ball is loose. Fumble. Tries to get around the corner. Knocked out of bounds. At about the 29-yard line. 6 yards on the carry. Second down, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Indiana is up by 3. Just over 2 minutes in the game. They'll go with the run once again. They pick up another first, guys.
Great job here converting and keeping this defense on the field. They're getting very tired.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 21. They line up in the jumbo set. Takes it right and brought down right away. Maybe a few, but that's it.
It looked like the rush caused some problems there, Coach.
Yep, they were in there so quick that the running back was never able to get started.
They're packed in tight on the line. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. The running back gets a yard, maybe less.
Timeout called by the defense.
3rd down and 7. Ball on the 18. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's scrambling. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Big play, and it's 1st and goal. The defense might have just run out of chances with that first down right there.
You're right, Brad, but I'll tell you why. They just didn't win the battle in the trenches.
Yep, this offensive line definitely left it all on the field today.
Indiana, 1st and goal, about to go up by 2 scores. They come out in a goal line set. They'll bring him down at the 1-yard line. About 4 yards on that play. Here's play number 10 on the drive. They put everyone up on the line. Touchdown, Indiana! Oh, that might have just wrapped this thing up.
I tell you what, Kirk, this defense had to keep them on the end zone and off the scoreboard there, but they couldn't make the stop.
And now they're down by 2 scores with not a lot of time left. It's going to take a heck of a finish to come back in this one.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the fourth quarter, the score is Indiana 28, Michigan State 18. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Indiana lines up for the kickoff. Kicks it off. And down he goes at the 30. So what do you think about this situation, fellas?
At this point, I think this game looks like it's out of reach, Coach.
Nah, not so fast, Kurt. It's only a two-possession game, and these guys won't give up. A quick score, an onside kick, and another quick score, and we're talking about a completely different situation.
It falls incomplete.
He did a good job of getting in there and making the play on the ball.
Well, the ball was in the air so long that he had time to get to it.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 30. And it looks like we've got our Russell Athletic players of the game. And they use motion. Throws it into coverage, and it's intercepted. He's tackled at the 30-yard line.
This safety always seems to be in the right place at the right time. It's no surprise that he comes up with the interception here.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 30. They're packed in tight on the line. Hands off to the right and is brought down in the backfield.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
He's on the run. Tackle around the 23-yard line.
Very solid gain through the air. I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Looks to him again, complete. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. First and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line. In the red zone again. Let's see if it'll be another touchdown. Here's the handoff, and he's taken down for a loss.
This kid is something special. You got to have a certain kind of mentality to play the linebacker position.
Man, is that ever true, Coach? If you want to be the best linebacker, you have to be able to do it all. Cover the receivers, bring down the running backs, take on blocks, rush the quarterback, and sometimes call the plays for the defense.
Inside the 10.
Everyone had a shot at catching that pass.
Especially the guys on defense. There was no one open, and he threw it in there anyway.
And they'll look to convert here on another 3rd down. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Looks to the end zone. Swatted away.
Great coverage by the linebacker there in the end zone.
Not only can this guy make tackles all over the field, but he can get out there and cover too.
And it's right down the middle. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. And this one's all but wrapped up with the final score. Indiana 31, Michigan State 18. And Lee, now as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your final thoughts on this one?
Well, this one will go down as a pretty big upset. Indiana is a good-looking football team, and you know what? They were not intimidated by anyone. I said it before, and I'll say it again. You can never, ever count this football team out. They're too good, and they have too much pride.
Well, folks, that's it for this edition of NCAA Football 09. Our thanks go out to everyone here at EA Sports. And remember that if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.